Hello, welcome to Band T-Shirts with Leah. My name is Leah and this is my first guest, Eva.
Hi.
Hi. I should have said hello to you instead I said hello to you through there. Anyway, this is my first guest, so this is why things are going like this. So this is a weekly podcast recorded on Ghana land. Normally I talk about a single t-shirt from my band t-shirt collection and go through a bit of a discussion about the t-shirt itself, the time that I saw them, and a little bit about the band. But we're going to do things a little bit differently today because I have a guest, and Eva is going to take us through some of the t-shirts in her collection. Aren't you?
Yes.
And when it goes very well, she's probably going to do another show where we go through some more t-shirts we don't get through today. And so she's very excited about both events.
Yes.
Thank you, and welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for actually really almost volunteering to be the first guest.
Yeah.
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 You did. So what t-shirt should we start with today?
Well, since I've got this one on, may as well start with this one.
We should.
So this is my Blink 182. I'll just go inside of it.
Just like a normal person would.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you see it well?
You can. You can. Oh, wait, hang on. Just go. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So this is from their world tour that they just finished up in Australia.
Only like a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think the last show was end of February.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one it's got the classic Blink bunny on it.
Yes, and it says it's a black t-shirt.
Yes, black t-shirt, red writing with the Blink 182 up the top and then crappy punk rock down the bottom.
Yes.
And then on the back is just like tour dates and whatnot.
On the back though, it does have, because we've got another t-shirt from the Blink show as well, but you'll see the back of that one and it's not the same. It's got the columns of where they went. Mm. And there's a lot.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, I think they only did... They started last year, so it's a 23-24 world tour.
Oh, yeah.
And then they've gone... They did all over the States. I think they've gone to Asia, Australia, New Zealand, and then they're in Peru right now.
Ooh.
But they're on like the tail end of the tour now.
It's a long time to be touring.
Yeah. Especially for some old folks.
Yeah. Hey, they're not that. They are mature. Older.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where did you see them?
We went to Brisbane, so me and two of my friends went to Brisbane because I tried very hard to get tickets in Adelaide and it did not happen for me. I tried early access, I tried pre-sale, and I tried the actual day tickets went on sale and it did not happen for me.
Nah.
So there were some tears. And then they released more dates. I also tried in Melbourne and Sydney. I tried everywhere.
Yeah.
And then when they released more dates, the only place we could get tickets was Brisbane. Which was fine.
Look, at that point, you're just like, I don't care. I'll go anywhere. Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Look, figuring out the how I'll get there, any leave, all of that, that's none of my business. My only concern is getting the ticket to the show.
Yeah.
And everything else it will sort itself out.
Yeah.
That's how I do everything, especially if it's interstate.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Well, we figured it out. We got there and, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
So how long did they play for?
It was... They did 27 songs. So it was like, I think, ish, roughly.
You don't need
I don't know.
Eva's experience is very different to my one of. Anyway, I think they played a few songs. Here's two of the names and you can find out the rest yourself. Eva's like, they played 27 songs and this is the order.
I think, roughly. I think they went on at about 9:15.
Which, by the way, is a respectable hour.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Because, look, a lot of shows are starting at like 9:30, 10. I'm not really about that. It's really late.
And you're not older.
I'm not older.
So what's going to happen when you're older?
I'll just have to wheel myself in.
You'll just be like...
Or like on a gurney.
with that grandpa, like one of those sleeping hats.
Yeah.
So as soon as you get
like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory grandparents. Yeah.
So as soon as you get picked up in the car, you can just go like,
yeah.
And then that Uber driver gets you home, and you're like, take me inside, please.
Yeah. I think they finished. It must have been done by like 10:30.
Yeah. That's decent though. That's still what, an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really good. They started off with Anthem Part 2. Which was really good. There were also tears there.
Well, because sometimes I won't put words in your mouth, but I will know from my own experience that sometimes you feel like until they actually get on the stage, you're not going to see them.
Yeah.
And yet sometimes it's because you've waited such a long time to see someone. This happened to me with Stone Temple Pilots. Until they actually came out and started, I still wasn't sure I was really going to see them.
Yeah. Well, it's been a long time. Long time coming. But it was really good. So they played Anthem Part 2. That's what they started with. They played The Rock Show, What's My Age Again, All the Small Things. They played like the classics, Damn It. I believe they played Dumpweed as well.
Oh, I was just listening to that on the way here.
They also played Wendy Clear, which is the first time that they've played that with Tom since 2004.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that was really good, which I wasn't expecting, because I had like looked up the set list from their previous shows to get an idea of what they would be playing, and obviously that wasn't on it, so that was really good. Nice surprise.
It is.
They played some of their newer stuff from their new album that came out last year, which I'm not super familiar with, but it's fun to see all the same.
You're here for the classics.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not checking.
Yeah, just...
I've just...
All right, let's wrap this up.
No, it's just clicking. It's like, just enough now. Sorry. I'm enjoying this conversation about this. Yes.
They didn't play Adam's song, though, which I was surprised about.
Oh. I was also just listening to that. I was listening to Enema of the State, that's why. Yeah. Oh.
Feeling This, of course. Yeah. It was a big set list.
It is. Did they do an encore?
They did do an encore. So they did One More Time, which is from their new album that came out last year, which is like, I guess, about their relationship as a band and like the trials and errors and the ups and downs that they've been through. Because there's been a few breakups and makeups.
Look, that's volatile band life.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. But I think, since Mark had cancer and, it was quite serious, I guess they put that all aside, and yeah. So it is a good song.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was their encore, which was nice. Yeah.
That is nice. I can't remember anything they played when I saw them. I shouldn't give away too much because I've got a Blink t-shirt that I'll talk about some future episode, but it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
You would have just been a little pup.
Yeah.
I mean, you're only a little pup now, but you would have been a real little pup then.
So what was that? 2001?
First of all, stop calling me out like that. It's unnecessary. It was a long time ago, though.
Was it? 2000?
I don't know when it was. They played at the Entertainment Centre. Yeah. Well, I have to look it up, but it was a long time ago. Yeah. It was a good time, but we won't talk about it too much. I know. I'm actually very excited. I'm going to Denver soon to watch the hockey and at Avalanche games. They play All the Small Things and the whole crowd sings along. I like a crowd singing along vibe.
Yes, me too.
This will be good for me because obviously I'll be into it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad if they sing a song you don't like. You're like, ugh, gross, this. So he's like, ugh. Yes. Should we have a look at your other t-shirt too?
Yes. So this is the second t-shirt that I bought because I have no self-control and couldn't help myself. So this is also a black
I can hold it
t-shirt.
up and you can talk about it.
It's got the Blink Bunny again in a UFO, and then it's got Blink-182 up the top in yellow. And it's like obviously space with the UFO. I mean, obviously.
Guys, get it together.
And then at the back, it's got the tour dates, and it says Blink-182 tour 23-24. And then it's got all the cities that they've played in. What would you call this? Like a...
It's kind of, I was
like
thinking...
a nebula?
Yeah, when I first looked at it, I was like, it's kind of black hole-ish, but
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, but they're definitely like like a spiral coming out of it.
Like
it's a good design.
Sticking with the space theme.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a soft-ish cotton too.
Yeah, it is. They are nice. Yeah, I've worn pretty much nothing else since I got back. So, but I've just been switching between the two.
She has. This one needs a wash. No, I think. Look, anyway, I think they're different enough that having two is. That's a defensible position. Yeah, I think.
Well, they had a lot to choose from as well.
I like also that they both have the tour dates on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of my friends got this one as well, the UFO one. My other friend got this one, but she also got one that's black. I can't remember what the design is, but it's got pink writing as well.
Oh, I probably would have got that one.
Yeah. They did have kid stuff as well.
Gosh.
Yeah. They had, yeah. There was a lot to choose from, so it's a hard decision. But, yeah. I had to get two.
Had to. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Look, I'm not the person to tell people no.
Yeah.
What t-shirt do you want to do next?
Well, I have got my tour t-shirt from when I saw A Day to Remember and the Amity Affliction, which was 2016, I believe.
Oh, it doesn't have the year.
Oh, let me have a look.
So this was it on the front? Nope. It says Big Ass Tour, and this is a black t-shirt as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that was 2016. I was in year 12 when I went to this. Well, no.
Oh my gosh.
No? 2015, sorry. I was in year 11.
You very little thing.
I think I was.
And yes, and on the back, so this was an Australian tour?
Yeah. I was 17 when I went to this one. Yeah, we saw them at the Entertainment Centre. Yeah. I had bought tickets, so me and my friend were going to see them. And I can't remember who it was, but it was like some sort of music magazine was having a competition to meet both the bands, so the Amity Affliction and A Day to Remember. So I entered it because, you know.
You never know. Someone's got to win it.
Someone's got to win it.
Someone has to.
Yeah. And lo and behold, I won it. So me and my friend went to meet them. It was quite early in the day. So I think the show doors opened at like 5:30 or something. And I think we went in to meet them at like 11, maybe? Because I guess they had to do sound checks and stuff afterwards.
Yeah. So it's very early, isn't it?
It was very early. So we went in to see them, and it was, my tour ticket somewhere. It's got.
To be fair though, if you had had to wait all day to meet them, by the time you finally got to meet them, I mean, you would have been at like hype level 20.
Yeah.
So getting in a bit earlier in the day.
Yeah.
Is probably helpful.
Yeah.
And managing your feelings.
Yeah. So we went in, had them set up on like a long table, you know.
Yeah.
I guess like how you would go in and like at a convention.
Yes.
Or whatnot. Like a big long table. And then just like pass whatever down what you're getting signed to each individual. have a little chat, and then we took like a big photo with both bands.
Eva's going to send me that, so I'm going to wedge it in probably here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, no, it was really good. Getting to meet them, it was very surreal, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I mean, also as well, you don't actually think you're going to win.
No.
So you enter a competition like that, you're like, pfft. I mean,
Okay.
I know someone has to win. It won't be me, but it's someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah.
It's obviously a big shock when it is you, though.
Yeah. It was, I guess, better odds as well because there were about 10 of us that got to go in and do it. And each person got to bring a friend. So it was pretty generous. Like there were about 20 of us going through. Which was, it was really good. Show-wise, it was a little while ago. So I'm like trying to...
Only about 9 years. It's not that far.
Yeah.
Not like Rage Against the Machine, which was 15.
But I'm only 25, so, 9 years in terms of...
Just so we know, that was unnecessary.
In
It
terms
was
of...
shots fired.
In terms of,
Yeah, I get it. It's about a third of your little short life.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
A little bit more than a third in mine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we ended up, because it was so early in the day, we didn't bother going home.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Because we were like, oh, we'll just line up. So we were there. Oh, it was in December as well. So December in Adelaide, pretty hot.
Hey, were you wearing skinny black jeans?
I was. I was wearing skinny black jeans. I was wearing a black A Day to Remember shirt. I believe I was wearing black Converse as well.
Yeah. So you... Black on black.
Yeah, I was head to toe in black.
And you wouldn't have been wearing a hat at that time.
No.
The addition of hats to your wardrobe is quite recent.
We did manage to get shade though, because it was like on the side. I think this may have been before they did some renovations.
Oh, yeah.
So along the side there were multiple entries, so we went to the side entry, which was covered. So we did have shade, but on a 40-degree day, shade's not going to do you much good.
There's not enough breeze, and also the concrete.
There was no breeze.
The concrete is hot.
There was no breeze.
I know.
Yeah. It was, yeah. So we ended up getting front row, which was well deserved, I think, after a day of sitting out in 40-degree heat in skinny jeans.
We made no allowances for the weather. Although, to be fair, you couldn't, because you're going to meet the band, you're going to get a photo. So obviously, especially as a teenager, you absolutely had to put your best fashion foot forward.
Well, yeah. And also...
You'll just suffer later on. Who cares? When you, especially a teenager, meeting the band, it's like, look, I have to look the best I can look here. It doesn't matter if I melt into a puddle the second I leave.
Yeah. And also, I didn't wear shorts back in the day because...
It's not cool. It's not cool to wear shorts.
I was too cool for shorts. So...
I know. Now I wear shorts all the time.
So do I.
It's hot. I'm not... Yeah. Why should I wear pants?
I mostly walk around looking like Adam Sandler now. So
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
When Eva and I went out just a few days ago, and I came to pick her up, and I was wearing like men's athletic shorts and a band t-shirt and a hat, a black hat, and Eva stepped into the hallway and she was wearing men's athletic shorts, a band t-shirt and a black hat as well.
Yeah.
We were like, yeah. Well,
it was hot.
It's a look.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm committed to it now.
I don't care.
My whole wardrobe is that now. I can't go back. So, this is one of your Day to Remember t-shirts.
Yes.
But we also have the t-shirt that you wore on the day.
Yes. So this one is probably my favourite shirt of all my shirts. Not just band shirts, just my favourite shirt.
This is exactly like my Rage one.
Yeah. It's seen better days now. I mean, looking at it on the screen, it doesn't look that bad, but when you look in person, you can really see how
Because this is another black t-shirt, but I'm wearing a black top now, and you can see the difference in the black already.
Yes.
Also, it looks like it could be like a washed out color because it says a day to remember in very light, what looks like light orange or light pink. Then down the bottom it says Second Sucks. I'm assuming this is the band.
Yes. Yeah.
And it looks like a kind of not pastel, that's not the right word, but it looks like it's a light wash of colour.
Yeah.
Now that's what it looks like now.
I mean,
but
I am wearing this shirt in the group photo with the band.
I'll put it back in again so you can see.
So you can see the difference. It used to be very bright, like very bright, vibrant, orange and yellow.
Yes.
And on the back it says fight in what used to be orange and yellow.
But it now just looks like very pale. It doesn't really even look orange anymore. It does look pinky, like a neon, like a light neon pink.
Yeah.
Also,
well,
it's
like
given a real Street Fighter vibe.
Oh yeah. Well, if you're familiar with A Day to Remember, this this shirt is based off of their Second Sucks music video, which is, I guess, 80s vibes, arcade 80s vibes.
Oh yeah, so absolutely Street Fighter. Yeah. Mortal Kombat style.
So the band is like characters, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter style. Yeah. So the music video has like a couple kids go into an underground arcade and go up to like an arcade game and play as members of the band.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. It's a very cool music video.
It is. I mean, I'm saying that this picture is cool. I haven't seen the music video. I'll go watch it tonight.
Yeah. But, yeah. So this is my favourite shirt. Very well loved. Yeah. I do have this shirt in exactly the same print.
See this difference?
Long sleeve as well. Because I thought eventually one day this is going to die.
It is very see-through. Like, if you
can see through it.
But it's like...
Yeah.
It's very light.
Yeah. You can see through it.
Yeah, but also I don't see why we should get rid of them just because.
I'm not getting rid of
it. Or stop wearing them just because they're a bit worn out.
No, I won't get rid of it. One day, I think it will fall off my body.
Yeah. Have you seen how people make like quilts?
Yeah.
And pillowcases and stuff? I thought about that with mine because I went through a phase where I was like, I don't think I'm going to just keep wearing band t-shirts for the rest of my life. Anyway, I threw that phase away after a couple of years and started wearing them again.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe that's what I should do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels like you're giving up then. Like you know you will never wear them again. But if you can't wear it again, what can you do?
Yeah. Yeah, so that show, from what I can remember, we were front row.
Who played first? Do you remember?
Amity played first. Oh. Amity played first, which we weren't front row for. Well, we were front row for that. Yeah, no, we were. Because how would we have gone to the front again? No.
This.
Guess not this. Yeah, get out of my way.
This is how you get to the front again.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really remember. Back in the day, I wasn't a huge fan of Amity Affliction, so I can't really remember a lot. But A Day to Remember, I was a big fan. I still am a big fan.
Yeah.
They played Second Sucks, I think. They played If It Means a Lot to You, which is one of their acoustic songs.
Did it mean a lot to you?
It did mean a lot to me, yeah.
Dad joke.
They played Mr. Highway's Thinking About the End. I think they played My Life for Hire. But yeah, their set list will be online from what they played. But, you know,
hey.
pull the old Leah.
Yeah. Well, look, I'll look it up. Well, Eva, actually, you should look it up, and then you send it to me, and I'll link it in the description below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was very good. Very, very good. And that was the first time I'd seen them. And then the second time I saw them was less than a year later. I saw them December of the following year, and it was, I think, like the 11th of December or something. So that was the 16th of December, and then so less than a year later I saw them again. But I haven't seen them since because they haven't been back, so.
Oh, guys, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Come on down.
And, yeah, so.
Eva needs a new t-shirt.
I do. I'm waiting patiently for them to come back. but it was very, very good.
You can start.
So this one is my Of Mice and Men tour t-shirt.
I can hold him. What am I doing here otherwise?
This one is black as well, and then it's just got the ampersand logo on the front. And
In white.
In white. And then on the back it says, it's the abbreviation for Of Mice and Men, so OM ampersand M. In white, and then their tour dates for the Australian tour in 2015. In white.
Yes, and so this one you saw at Soundwave.
Yes. This one,
Did they do any side shows or all Soundwave?
I think it was all...
Oh, no, yeah, Corner Hotel. That would have been not Soundwave.
They did side shows in other states, but not here, of course.
Of course.
Why would they?
Sometimes we were lucky just to get them to come to the actual festival.
So yeah, we saw, my friend and I and my mum went to Soundwave in 2015.
We're a real family that is like, sees live music together.
Yes.
This is the niece actually that I took to Birds of Tokyo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, actually one of the nieces. I took Jade too. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So 2015, I think it was February 21st?
28. No, wait.
22nd.
Oh yeah, 22nd.
22nd of February. So that was the 2-day festival.
Yeah, that I didn't go to. I tried to figure out how come I didn't go to it. I don't know why. I think it's because Soundwave was just a bit... In terms of like running.
Yeah.
Lineup not, but running.
Well, we
yes.
all saw what happened with Soundwave, the next year or the year after or something.
Oh yeah.
So
I think there was a lot of rumours as well about... I shouldn't say anything because I might get in trouble. But
yeah.
if you look up
If you know,
Soundwave,
you know.
look up that's right, and look up Soundwave controversies, and you'll find them yourself.
Yeah. So we went to. We went to both days. I think they played on the second day. I can't remember.
God, it was only 2015.
I know.
Not even... Oh yeah, it is 9 years now because we're in March.
Yeah. So I was 16.
Honestly,
Yeah.
why does she keep doing this?
Yeah.
And I was just 16.
I was 16. It was my first festival.
Oh, was it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
It was my first festival.
Oh yeah, because Big Day Out finished in 2014.
Yeah. Yeah. I never got to go
That's fine.
to Big Day Out. No one ever took me. That's fine. So that year, obviously, Of Mice and Men was there. It was also Faith No More.
Oh.
Slipknot. Gerard Way of MCR.
My
Obviously.
Chemical Romance.
My Chemical
Also
Romance.
writer of the Umbrella Academy.
Yes. Obviously, he was there solo because that's when they were not together as a band.
Yeah.
I think Marilyn Manson was there. There, how you going? All Time Low, I think, was there that year as well. Yes, they were.
I was about to say, oh, you know what? I've seen all of them at different ones, but I haven't seen All Time Low.
Yeah. I used to be a big All Time Low fan. I had seen them before then. Fall Out Boy. Fall Out Boy was there.
All That Boy's on my list.
I think it was Escape the Fate. Yeah, it was a big lineup.
Well, it is, because it's 2 days, probably 4 or 5 stages over 2 days. It's a lot. You need a lot of bands for that.
Yeah.
And especially when you think some of them are only going to do like 30-minute sets.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot for each stage.
Well, there were 4 stages actually.
Yeah.
So there was one big one that was separate, and then they had the like 2 medium ones, I guess, that were side by side, and then they had a smaller stage as well. So Of Mice and Men played on the smaller stage.
Yeah.
But Slipknot played on the big stage all on their own.
When I saw them, they played on the big stage. But at that stage, the big stage was 2 stages next to each other. They were doing that same thing that Big Day Out did, because you put it in the biggest space and then you're able to easily switch while they set up each stage while the new band starts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when I saw Slipknot there on the big stage.
Yeah. So we spent the entire 2 days pretty much running all around Bonython Park, from stage to stage.
I wish now that, like, because I wore my watch to Laneway and it does a sort of step tracker. And I was like, I wish we had to have these back, like, when we were doing full-day festivals. Because I was only at that one for about 4 hours and I did about 9,000 steps.
Yeah.
And I wasn't rushing from stage to stage.
Yeah.
So I think now, imagine those days when I get there at like 11 o'clock in the morning, left at 11 o'clock at night, and just like tried to squish in as much as you could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we spent a lot of time running from stage to stage because we're like, we're going to miss something.
Were you also in skinny black jeans that day?
No, I wasn't actually. I was actually wearing shorts.
Oh,
yeah.
well,
I was,
sorry.
Because, look, it was February. It was very hot.
Yeah.
And it was 2 days. So I was actually wearing white t-shirts as well. I used to have a white of Mice and Men t-shirt, so I was wearing that.
I wasn't just wearing a regular white t-shirt.
No, I had to be wearing that.
A cricket white t-shirt.
Yeah, no.
I know, yeah. You knew that, but the boys' uniform for Soundwave is shorts, like dark shorts and a dark t-shirt, and then like Vans.
Yeah.
Or Chucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But I am a big fan of the all black ensemble, but I couldn't do that weekend because I probably would have got heat stroke.
What sort of a person goes to a festival and gets heat stroke? Me. First time I went to a festival.
See, I have to learn from the mistakes of
your elders.
Yeah. My elders.
Elders.
Yeah. So. No, that was this. They did play the second day because I remember the first day ended with Faith No More.
Oh.
So we obviously watched that.
Of course.
My friend also, she kept trying to talk to me throughout the set. I don't think she realised how much I wanted to see them. She kept talking to me and I was just like, shut up. Shh. So, yeah.
Did you do a little bit of a...
I did a bit of a...
Yeah. Or did you try this one? Oh my god, this is my favourite song. Like, this is... Yeah, I do that as well. Like, if I'm driving, like, oh, I love this song. And that means... Shh, time.
Yeah. Yeah, so the first day ended with Faith No More.
Amazing.
Yeah.
They do a good festival. Oh, I shouldn't talk about this because I've also got a Faith No More t-shirt from festivals, so they do a good festival set.
That was good as well because while we were waiting, I think, to see All Time Low because they were switching out, you know, the two stages.
Yeah.
While we were waiting for All Time Low, Twin Atlantic was playing and I had never heard of them before. They're actually Scottish, I think.
Oof.
And they are very good and they have been in my rotation ever since.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's the great thing about a festival.
Yeah.
It's funny, Nanny, Mum, was saying as well that, because she watched the Rage Against the Machine video that I did, and then she said that when she ducks in to watch a set, she gives them 3 songs. 3 songs, and that's whether they go. She's more generous than me. If I'm in there and the first song, I'm like, not hitting them, like, see you later.
Yeah.
No time for this.
Yeah.
No, she's more generous than me.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we were, I guess, forced to watch them because we were right at the front as well for that.
Oh, yeah.
So we were just waiting, but they were really good. So it was nice.
Out.
Yeah, it worked out. But yeah, on the second day, we went to the smaller stage, which wasn't actually that small, but it was smaller than the rest of them.
Smaller.
And we managed to get to the front, I think, while it was... I believe it was Escape the Fate that was playing. Because of Mice and Men was coming on next. So we were at the front, and if you've ever been to, I guess, a heavier show, it's quite rowdy, I guess.
It's boisterous. It's physical.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there
And
were
it's tightly packed.
There were people crowd surfing.
Yeah.
There were circle pits and whatnot going on.
I love a circle pit.
But we were right up against the barrier, so that was fine.
Breaking your ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just getting squashed, no air, but it was fine. So we were right up against the barrier and people were like coming in over our heads.
Oh yeah, so security grabs them and then they drops them down. They're like, don't do that again. And then they come back over again. Yeah.
So, they come over your head, if you don't see them coming, they're going to smash your face. So, you see someone coming, you protect your face so it doesn't get smashed.
Not my beautiful face.
Yeah, so it doesn't get smashed into the barricade, which is what I was doing. My friend next to me did not do that. So we had an incident where a crowd surfer came in over our heads, pushed us both. I was fine, and I looked up next to her and she was holding her face and went, "I'm bleeding!" She was just covered in blood, and she was also wearing a white shirt, so her shirt was covered in blood. She had to get pulled out of the crowd by the security and get sent to the medical tent.
Did you just scream out, "I'll find you later"?
Look.
She did, I think.
This might be controversial, but I messaged my mum because my mum was there. We were underage and she needed a parent or guardian to go with her. So I was right at the front. I messaged Mum and said, "She's at the tent, can you go get her?" And Mum went and retrieved her, and the medics, I guess, were like, "Oh, should we call your parents?" And Mum said, "Oh yeah, call her dad." Because, at 16, if her mum had have been called, she would have had to leave. So she said, "Call her dad." And then her dad said, "Oh, are you okay?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And he said, "All right, well, you can stay."
Well, I mean...
So she stayed.
If she was okay, she could stay.
She was okay. She was fine.
What's a little blood between friends and strangers?
Yeah, so Mum
got
her out the tent. I was still in front of the stage because, look, I wanted to see...
A decision was made.
I wanted to see if my men...
You're like, I can't help you. I can't push the blood back into your body. I'm not overage. I'm not a caregiver or an adult in any way. I can't...
Would a good friend...
Why should we both suffer?
Would a good friend go be with their friend? Probably.
Nah, you know what? I would have said to my friend there, you didn't need to come.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if I'm there and my face is smashed open, they can't do anything for me.
Yeah. So
when they saw me afterwards, I would expect them to be like, "Are you okay now?
Yeah.
Do you want me to go get you a nice cold drink?" Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
But during the medical intervention, there's nothing they can do.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I knew my mum was hit with her, so she was fine. I wanted to see if mice and men, so I was right at the front and they came out and it was great.
It was a good time.
It was a good time.
It was a well-made decision.
Yeah, it was a little while ago, so again, I can't really remember exactly what they played. They did play Second and Sebring. I think they played The Depths.
Sometimes I don't think it's about the particulars though. You know what I mean? It's about the overall feeling and experience and your friend getting smashed in the face.
Well, yeah. I think this was the year after they had released Restoring Force, which is my favourite of their albums. I think that was in 2014. So they did play quite a bit off of that, which was great. Yeah, it was a really good set. And then when it was over, I asked the security guard to pull me out, and then I went and found my friend.
You were like a little kid?
Yeah. I was like...
Lift me. Help me, please.
He's like, "Can I come out now?"
Pretend like you're asleep.
Yeah. So he pulled me out. I went and found my friend and it was fine. And, because on that stage after Of Mice and Men, it was Fall Out Boy. Which is what my friend really wanted to see. So I went to find her, because otherwise, if I had been front row for that, that would have been
French. That would have been French.
Yeah, we wouldn't have been friends anymore.
Yeah, no. Like, I'm glad that you enjoyed your thing that you were super pumped about, but don't enjoy the thing that I was super pumped about without me.
Yeah.
I'm not that good of a person.
No.
Don't do it to me.
Yeah. So yeah, if it had have happened to me during Fall Out Boy, I would have expected her to stay where she was.
Yeah.
And she was fine with it. I did find her afterwards and she was like, no, that's fine. Don't worry about it. And as it turned out, her mum took her to the doctor the next day and she had a broken nose. But she was fine.
You know what? It doesn't even matter. My motto with everything in life is you either have a good time or a good story. Right? And if you're very lucky, you get both.
Yeah.
So in this instance, you had a good time, she got a good story.
Hey, to be fair, she had a good time as well. Probably not right at that moment.
Right up to the incident, and then after the incident.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
So yeah, it was really good. We came out of it with a broken nose and a couple t-shirts. And it was good times. And I believe she still has her shoes she was wearing that day, which have blood stains on them.
Oh,
yeah.
That's rough. That's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do you know, one day one of the Soundwaves that I went to, I got a tattoo on my foot, like, only about 3 days beforehand. Hindsight, obviously, so stupid. Because, it's a scar on my foot. And I couldn't wear sneakers because it's my foot. And so then I was like, what the hell am I supposed to wear to Soundwave? I can't wear thongs. Also, couldn't wear thongs because there's a placement of my tattoo anyway. I had to wear end up wearing ballet flats with a sock. like a loose sock. Just on one foot though, I was like, I'm not wearing it on both feet. Just on my one tattooed foot, and then ballet flats because it was the only thing that left enough room for my tattoo not to get smooshed. And I had to wear a sock because it was so fresh. I couldn't have it in the sun. Anyway, lesson learned. I haven't done that again.
No. I'd be really scared to wear thongs in an outdoor setting like that, like in the parklands. Was it at Benitham that year as well?
Oh yeah, of course. And you know why? Because thongs break.
They break, but also I'm terrified of like big sticks.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to get impaled. That actually happened to one of my friend's brothers. He was walking home drunk. It wasn't that long ago.
And he climbed a tree.
It was only a couple months ago. And he was walking and somehow he like stepped on a stick and it's impaled his thigh. He had to go to the hospital and got it sorted out.
Oh
so
my gosh.
I'm very scared of getting stabbed with sticks.
Oh no. Also as well, like people just stepping all over your feet, stepping all over your toes.
Yeah.
I had to be careful. I couldn't get into too much of the crowd. I had to make sure there was always a big enough gap, otherwise I was going to wreck my tattoo. But
yeah.
Anyway, good times.
Yeah.
Alright, so normally because I'm only doing one t-shirt at a time, I usually do a bit of a favourite song. That's probably going to be a bit hard because you did a few bands. Do you want to pick one band to do?
One band to do?
Well,
Um,
unless you can rattle them quickly, then that's up to you. Well, not quickly, but easily, I mean.
with Blink, I guess I'd have to go classic Feeling This. I do also like Emo, which is from Dude Ranch, so it's a bit of an older one. Then we've got Of Mice and Men. I like Another You. That's a big favourite of mine. And Break Free as well. They're both from Restoring Force. I listened to them a lot when I was in year 12. I think my family was really sick of me. Because I didn't listen with headphones. I listened to them out loud while I was studying.
Yeah, but our family is used to people in the family listening to the same thing on repeat.
Yeah, well, my sister's not a big metal fan. She is more of like a...
She's a black sheep.
Well,
normally the metal fan is the black sheep. But
yeah.
She's a little bit of the black sheep.
Yeah. She's a big D&B person, likes the dance music, so she was very sick of me, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
And Day to Remember?
I like The Document Speaks for Itself, which is from Common Courtesy.
That's a long title.
It is. They're very long. They're all very long. They have very long song titles.
You guys, you sing this one if you know it. A Document Speaks for Itself.
Yeah, and then there's also Mr. Highway's Thinking About the End, which is one song.
Now, who do you wish you'd seen or you'd still like to see?
I would love to see Hosier.
Yeah.
Which is a bit different from the bands that I've spoken about today.
Yeah, but I've talked about this on the show already as well. Like, and only one thing is boring.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know there are people that are like that are really, like, genre specific, but
Yeah.
I feel like I got a lot of different moods.
Yeah.
I got to capture a lot of different moods.
Yeah. I do like a wide variety. I would love to see Hosier.
He's got a lovely speaking voice too.
He does.
So I think when he's speaking in between songs, I'll be like this.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear some more of this, please.
Yeah. Well, he's Irish, so, you know,
Yeah.
he's got a nice accent.
And what about that meme where that person was like, whenever they hear him, they makes them want to go outside and eat dirt? Remember when we saw that? It's like, who says that? Who's like, this makes me want to eat dirt? Like, I don't understand. Sometimes I have very strong reactions to things, but I don't remember ever listening to something and thinking, you know what, unless eat dirt means something else. I don't think it does. She literally meant the dirt.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, he evokes a strong reaction, I guess.
Yes, yeah. Maybe not exactly like that, but yeah.
Definitely not.
Yeah. Well, I did see this morning, he posted on Twitter, or I guess X.
That's cool at Twitter. I'm not calling it X, it's dumb.
Stupid. He posted on Twitter, like a little clip, and it was screenshots of comments on his accounts that have said,
when are you touring?
When are you touring Australia? When are you coming back?
Oh, the teaser.
And then he said, it's been a long time with the Australian flags. And then, I think it was Ticketek or someone accidentally leaked tour dates.
Accidentally
Leaked tour dates. So, as far as I can tell, he's touring in November. So.
Oh, I'll go to that with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure other people might want to go too. I'll go to that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'd love to see him, and hopefully, well, I'll be seeing him this year.
In November.
In November.
In an unexpected leak.
Yeah.
In a little teaser and then unexpected leak. Who
Yeah.
knew that they would happen at the same time?
Yeah. So it's been a while since he's been here, so. And I haven't seen him before, obviously, so.
No, me either.
Yeah. So, yeah.
All right. Well, this has been very good. How do you feel like it went?
Good. Very good.
Me too. It was good fun actually to do it with someone else. I mean, it'd probably be hard to do it with someone who's got one t-shirt. They're like, and they're not a big music person.
Here is my shirt.
Yeah, here is the.
See you later.
Yeah. And how much do you like live music? I mean, it's okay. It's not my favourite thing.
It's alright.
Ooh, this has gone very well. Eva's still got a pile of things we haven't even gotten to yet. So, if you'd like Eva to return, just write in the comments about returning. And then we'll peer pressure her into doing it. Alright, well, this has been Band T-Shirts with Leah, but today it's been Band T-Shirts with Leah and Eva. Thank you for joining us. This isn't a band T-shirt. This is a band T-shirt. This is Leah, this is Eva, and this is goodbye. Bye.